The following video has been approved by the Jetty marketing team. The video has been rated Jetty. The following video may not be suitable for all viewers. G'day, mate, and welcome back to NoirTorio with me, Jetty. Today's episodes are a fairly simple one. One, we're going to add a bunch of research because we finished whatever we were researching before. There's not a lot of options. We're pretty much at the point where we just start picking anything red and green and saying okay, just to get it out of the list. Today's job is to build a workshop. This is my lovely workshop blueprint. It is slightly massive and looks like it's going to need to live right about there. A workshop is, well, in the case of my workshop is designed to make all the things that you're going to need to make a base. That's pretty much the easiest way to sum it up. Let's take some brick and yeah. So it's going to make belts, it's going to make inserters, it's going to make chem plants, it's going to make oil refineries, it's going to make roboports, I don't know, what else? Furnaces, steel furnaces, all the things that you're going to need to turn your fledgling little factory into a mega factory. So today's plan is to get this blueprint put down. Obviously it would help if the stupid little Competrons dug up stuff faster. Inventory is full of stone. Of course it is. Of course it is. So that's going to be our plan for today's episode at least. If we grab this blueprint, we want to scroll the mouse wheel. I don't want the starter build. I want the automation and logistics science because I'm pretty sure... yeah, we don't have chemical science, so I've got to pick the right one for the tech level we're at. And the idea of this blueprint is, as your tech level increases and you unlock more things, you can literally... that's too high. Literally just paste the follow-up blueprint over the top. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, it's a tiny blueprint. It's going to take just a second to get built, and that's going to be the plan for today's episode. Try and get that thing built. And unfortunately, because for whatever reason I can't use Upgrade Planner for the power poles, we're going to be doing the whole thing with small power poles because, well, it's quicker for me to have the small power poles on me and just put them down than it is for me to go through and manually replace every small power pole with a medium power pole. Alright, so with that out of the way, we're going to need definitely more brick because we're going to be running back and forth a number of times this episode, I believe. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't mind about my inventory being full. Give me a second. Give me a second, robots. Sheesh. We want another chest. We want to dump all the burner miner drills. Yes. We'll dump stone back in these furnaces. Cool. And there is no way I have enough materials on me to even get this built. Not a chance. Alright, so as you can see, it even at just red and green tech, you can see there are things dotted through here that already have recipes set for them. So it is, like I said, quite an extensive build. It is a very, very smart build, and that's not meant to be a storage chest. That's meant to be an iron chest. May have a few faults in the blueprint. But this is version 1.1. I'm gathering we're putting out a version 1.2 in the not too distant future with that single issue fixed. You can find this blueprint, along with my other blueprints on my Discord server. I found Discord server, well, on Discord is probably the best way to share these things because that way you can get updated blueprints as and when I release updated blueprints, because I do generally update these from time to time, like with 1.1 just coming out and all the new additions there. I already know that like my solar blueprint needs an upgrade. My nuclear blueprint, which was unpublished at the time of 1.1 coming out, also needs an upgrade. I can't remember why, but I know there's something wrong with, or something I can improve on. That's probably more accurate. Something I can improve on with the new 1.1 upgrade. We need a whole pile more of those. Okay, at the same time, we're going to need... Yeah, we can see how quickly things are disappearing from my inventory. Oh! Hyper modules upgraded to level 3. We went and killed some more friends. Sorry. Gifted friendship pellets. Yeah, they're trying to come around the bottom. And they're coming in from that side as well. Awesome. Okay, we're definitely going to have a chat to the neighbours about proper etiquette and ringing before you just decide to come over. Because that's just rude. Okay, so that's green circuits plugged in. We've still got to get stone and iron and all sorts of things plugged in. We are researching the circuit network? Yeah, we are. Cool. Because I need to fix that before this gets too ahead of itself. Alright, yeah. So I think we're going to stand right about here. We're going to put in a cut because you don't need to see me running back and forth to get this blueprint done. It's going to take the bots a minute or two. So we'll be back in a minute or two. And just like that, we have a fully fledged workshop. Now, I haven't hooked up the belts yet, so let's get some of these belts hooked up. That should be steel. Why is there no... Did I hook up steel? There's always a tree. There's always a tree. Okay, so we need to go fix a tree. Also, there's no iron on the iron belts. Cannot reach. I call bullshit. No iron on the iron belts. Why is there no iron on the iron belts? Because ammo production is going flat out. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're borrowing from Peter, paying with Paul, something like that. We're sort of flat out. Can I... Yeah, we can definitely do bad things, right? Let's clean up some of this mess. Put that there and bring it down to there. Bring that along to there. Cool. Alright. Bring that iron down there. Move you over a tile. Use an underground to bring it down here. That's definitely not working the whole time. I need more red undergrounds, please. More. This is meant to be a simple look, we'll hook up the belts and magic, everything will happen. Not, oh crap, we're out of iron. Let's go daisy chaining another belt of iron because that's our best option. Okay. Bring that across, plug that in there, throw a splitter on there, and that'll measure 2 lines together. And at least then we have our 1 lane of iron into our 4-lane bus working again. Okay, so coming down here, we have our steel, which looks like it's made it all the way down. Oh, speaking of that, research. Research is completely stopped because everything we dumped into research beforehand is finished. So we're going to add mining productivity. What the hell is an engineering bomb? Engineering bomb. It looks like a bomb I can manually trigger. Okay. We're going to get the productivity, the speed, the efficiency modules, the stack inserters, the fluid wagons, and we'll let that run along for a little while. So, as we come down to the end... Yep. Alright. We have... Let's follow iron first. Iron is a simple one. So iron comes in here. It's going to make our undergrounds, our belts, our splitters. Also, we'll continue down here and make the rest of basically everything. The big thing that belts and undergrounds and all those sorts of things are going to need is going to be gears. So we'll hook up those two belts and we'll try and explain this as we go along. As I said, this blueprint is available on my Discord. I already know that it already needs an update because for some reason it has a storage chest here, which it shouldn't definitely not have because we don't have that technology yet. But as we can see, we're making belts. And the belts go in 3 different directions. One comes down here to get upgraded to red belts. At the same time, comes across here to turn into splitters and undergrounds. And again, just longhand inserters, move them across. At the same time, we're putting them into these chests. We does have some very, very bright red wire right here, which we can definitely see easily. And these means these chests are not capped. They're actually capped according to the inserter, which is told to put up to 2,000 belts into this box. Next one over here is doing our red belts. Red belts only set to 500 because we're poor. Undergrounds 100, splitters 100. Splitters need green circuits. Let's add those to the list. And then we can start that one running. Red undergrounds also need 100. Turns out I already have one magically made. Cool. And same with the red undergrounds, also 100. As we continue on, we come to Inserterville. Inserterville makes inserters, funnily enough. Lots and lots and lots of inserters. So this will do your longhand inserters, your short inserters, your fast inserters. Eventually we'll get to stack inserters once we actually get this piece of technology. Well, we get the technology that we can actually enable this assembly machine. At the same time, we're doing assembler 1s plus assembler 2s. Also, at the same time, as you can see, we've got this hard cap to 100 assembler 1s. And if I actually dump those in there, they'll automatically get upgraded to assembler 2s. We have mining drills, which is definitely into a cap chest now, which was a problem with version 1 of the blueprint. If we keep going through, we obviously... Oh, I still need more steel chests. More steel. Steel, 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 steel right here. Cool. More steel. Alright, as we continue down the list, we're making steel furnaces. You hear many roars approaching the base. That can't be good. We have, obviously, guns, which is going to need copper, which I don't think I've belted in yet. No, copper comes in here. I'm wondering what mod added many roars approaching the base and how bad this is going to be. There, and there. Output pretty right. And then a red underground there. Looks about right. Really? I ran out of belt, 1 belt short, or 3 belts short. Okay, and all those trees can go away. Alright, copper's going to come down, and that'll make our guns. Where were we? Guns, so we'll have guns starting being made right here once all the materials filter down far enough. You're going to make steel furnaces, which require bricks. So again, if we travel back up the line and we turn on bricks, and I'm going to turn on stone at the same time because they share half a belt each. So we might as well turn them both on together. That's going to get stone furnace up and running. This is going to get our power poles being both medium and big power poles. Of course, we have our pipes. So we have the belt district. Then we have Inserterville. And then we have our packing district. So, like, you know, all sorts of... No, packing district's lower. How the hell did you get in there? You've broken 2 belts so far. You suck. We're also going to stop right there and dump off our stone, because that's what I've been doing with stone for the moment. Yeah, Cobotron's going to race off and fix the problem. You suck. He must have come down. Oh, look, we have friends. And they are definitely inside the pollution range. Awesome. We have guns. Yeah. Gun. half out of that and half out of that. 40, 20, 20. Done. Alright. Let's go back down again. Why for you not running? Oh, you are running. Cool. Alright. At least we cleared out our inventory enough that we can actually fill it up full of bricks this time and walk down in style. And fill in more of the map. Okay. As I was saying. So yeah, we have Assembler City. We then have the oil district, so Assembler's Power, we have oil, so this is going to do our chemical plants, our refineries, which... What are you missing? Pipe, which is missing iron, because there's just no iron working its way into this base. We can say we have these two dedicated belts of gears, because lots of things need gears. We also have chemical plants, which are going to output to... Where the hell do you output to? I don't think you do. See, this is why you go to Discord and grab the latest version from Discord. It gets updated. It gets updated as I seem to keep finding problems with the blueprints. Which is pretty hard to do because it's been through many, many, many revisions. So we have, then we have the rail district. So this is going to have all our train stuff in here, which it looks like is still missing most of it. We obviously don't have the tech for a lot of it. Where are we? I want more of those, please. Are we having an attack down here? Oh, we do. Awesome. Alright. We have the rail district up there. This is the packing district, so this is going to have all our chests in it. This is going to have a few more trains and odds and ends. And then finally we have nuclear power along with the end of military. So this does, I don't think it does nukes, but it does do artillery, artillery wagons, and other fun things like that. So that is the basics of the workshop. There is a fair bit to it. And as I said, what actually happens, and... this is probably one of the reasons this blueprint does pick up mistakes from time to time, is this is number 2. So actually, let's bring this up. So number 3 is to upgrade everything to faster inserters and upgrade all the chests, which is something we can do already. And as you can see, it's going to set all the inserters to get upgraded to the next level. At the same time, every single one of the steel chests that we've already put down are going to be automatically swapped over to passive provider chests, along with, conveniently, every single iron chest is set to become a storage chest. The reason these things are set is, the idea is after you get logistics bots up and running, your storage chests, like... this iron chest here, will become a storage chest, and it'll actually try and become a poor man's requested chest and bring in any assembly machine 1s you have to automatically upgrade them to assembly machine 2s. Meanwhile, this steel chest over here, no, it's also an iron chest. Okay, it's going to change to a storage chest as well, but it still means bots can take stuff out of that and then go and start, you know, making bigger and better assemblies, which means you can use upgrade planner over large parts of your base. And this is probably why this picks up some mistakes, because it's always being tweaked and upgraded. And well, that was just the next the next blueprint. From there on, we actually have line this up. We have the chemical science version, so that means anything under the blue tech is going to automatically be unlocked as part of this blueprint. So the idea is you can keep pasting this down on top of itself over and over and over as you unlock more and more technology. But today, do we have time? We've probably got a little bit of time. We have a little bit of time to at least plan them out. We probably don't have enough time to hook them up. But if we go to the big book of science, we want to get automation science. And these are actually built to go on the north side of the bus. So if I put them on the south side of the bus, I'm going to have to do them in reverse. So we actually want logistics science first, automation science second. They're going to cross over in the middle. We're then going to do chemical science right there, along with military science. I think that looks about right. Is that right? Decon planner. No, military science does need to go up a tile. Big book of sciences, that gets lined up there. And yeah, all the undergrounds are at the right offset. I have no idea why some of them have extra belts on the end, but they do. But yeah, this is going to be our plan for next episode. Plug in a brand new red and green science plus a engine. Oh, alien hyper modules upgraded to the next tier. Nope. Turns out we can't do that first. First thing we actually have to do is well, it's going to be set up an oil build. It's going to have to be set up an oil build, so that'll have to happen next episode. And then so we're going to have to secure oil, which shouldn't be too hard. Build an oil refinery system down here. We have unlocked cliff explosives. Really? There is so much stone on this map. Well, so many rocks on this map that are full of stone, conveniently. Can we... I want to find that chest. That chest. That's been my dumping spot for stone so far. So every trip up and down the bus, it just means we get to brick in a little bit more of the map. And we will slowly get the whole map done over time. Okay. Tileable blueprints. We're going to need, of course it's nighttime, no, it's night now, but we're going to need red circuits. So we're going to have to do an oil build, which we also have conveniently the oil 123 blueprint, which means our oil build, as we can see from the four corners, is going to be exactly that size. So we can probably dump oil down there fairly easily. That's right beside oil and right beside water. Can we get basic, including acid and plastic? Yeah, and then we're going to daisy chain onto that a very, very small build to make cliff explosives, because the cliffs are pissing me off already. Do you want it there? Down lower? We're going to put it right there. Yeah, and I can use these corner pieces to line up the next blueprint right on top of it. And then the other thing we need to do is we're going to need to get advanced circuits. What's the instructions on this one? Support 70 total assemblers before exhausting the green chip, and plastic lines only consumes half a belt of copper. Output 7.5 red circuits per second. Most bases require 2 of these builds side by side. They are quite low and consume a red belt of material. Okay, so 70 total assemblers. And there is 14 in the build, so 5 long, 5 long. Okay, we want to grab that. We want this build to be 5 long, which is very long. Okay, hold down the shift. 1, 2. Found walls to run into. 3. Don't. Ooh, bad things happened. Somehow I scrolled the wheel. Scrolled the wheel and found a rock to run into. 3, 4, 5. Alright, guns, you're in the way. You can go, and you can go, and you guys can get placed out of the way. Can we half? Half. Cool. Where's that blueprint? Right there. Okay, so that is going to be the plan for the next episode. Try and get this baby up and running, along with oil up and running. And then we might be able to make the leap. No, it's still going to take us a couple of episodes to get robots. But robots going to be our next big objective. And somewhere along the line, hopefully we get to look at these hyper modules. Because they're getting upgraded, which is nice that we're getting free upgrades. Free upgrades from killing biters is always a bonus. But yeah, we haven't even had a chance to look at what they do or how they do them. Oh, I have no yellow belt on me. Good news, we now have a workshop right here that has lots of belts and lots of assemblers. 6, that's not lots. And power poles, 24, that's not lots. But you know, you get the picture. Oh, and inserters. Bop, bop. So yeah, next episode, definitely we're going to try and get oil up and running, which hopefully Where's oil? Oil. We got 3 refineries. That's a start. And 9 chem plants. So that's also a start. So yeah, hopefully we can get that up and running next episode, along with getting maybe, hopefully, red circuits up and running. We'll see how quickly I can get things built. Anyway, I am definitely wafting along for this episode, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got a workshop up and running, which is, believe it or not, a really major achievement. It's going to simplify the ongoing process of trying to get more and more stuff built. If only I could teach a Computron to deconstruct a rock rather than attack it, because you're an idiot. And with all that said, I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying this series so far, along with a splash of color we get occasionally from visiting friends. Speaking of visiting friends, that looks like visiting friends. Yeah, right there. Which means we're going to have to redefend our oil. In fact, we're probably going to have to build more visiting friends. Yeah, we're going to have to move a wall out there and move a wall to... I don't see any choke points down here. Oh, really? That's close. Okay, maybe we won't do it all next episode. Maybe we'll be putting a wall here and putting a wall out here and visiting friends with more friends with... Who turned the biter settings right the way up? Okay, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.